Dear students, I am JB Share. Welcome all of you to this video lecture. Today I will discuss a very important poem, O Captain, My Captain, written by Walt Whitman. So before going to the line by line explanation, let's have a brief introduction to the poem. Actually, this is a very famous poem written by Walt Whitman with the background of the Civil War in America in 1865. And this historical poem was written as a tribute to the American president, you know the name, Abraham Lincoln. Since then, it has gained a lot of popularity across the globe on account of its artistic merit. Now in short, I'll discuss the main background of this poem so that you can understand the whole poem more easily. Actually, it is a symbolic poem. In this poem, we can see many times the poet has mentioned a very meaningful word, captain. Even you can see this poem also started with the sound, O captain, my captain. And here this captain indicates the president of America, means Abraham Lincoln. The poet has also mentioned several times one more very important word, that is ship, and here the ship indicates the United States of America. And you know, Abraham Lincoln was one of the greatest presidents of America who fought a great war, that was the American Civil War. And this civil war was against the southern states to give the Negro slaves freedom and human rights because they were badly suppressed. Ultimately, the captain, means here Abraham Lincoln, got victory in the war through many ups and downs. And the nation got free from the slavery. The people celebrated the victory happily, but at last we can see a tragic turn. Soon after his election for a second term, the captain Abraham Lincoln was shot dead by an assassin. So in this poem, the poet has described the victory of America after the end of the Civil War and also the assassination of Abraham Lincoln. So this is the main background of this poem. Now let's go to the text. So look at the first line of the poem. The poem begins with, O captain, my captain, our fearful trip is done. Here the speaker is shouting out to his captain that they have finally come to an end after a frightening trip. Here the fearful trip, it indicates the dreadful American Civil War. However, in spite of having hard challenges, the ship has returned victorious, means America has overcome the war. Now see the next lines. The ship has weathered every wreck, the prize we sought is won. It means the ship has survived many storms and we have won the prize we have been fighting for. Here you should keep in mind a wreck is an old-fashioned term for a storm or gathering of rain clouds. And here sought is the past participle form of seek, means search. It means attempt or desire to achieve something. Here you see the ship has weathered every wreck, means the poet wants to say that the ship has survived many dangerous storms without being shipwrecked. Actually, in the poem's extended metaphor, these wrecks stand in for the violent battles of the American Civil War. Now let's see the next lines. The port is near, the bells I hear, the people all exulting. Means the speaker tells the captain that the port is very near, means the home is very near. And now he can hear the sound of temple bells and the cries of the excited people who are eagerly waiting for him. Here the speaker describes the crowds that welcome the ship home to harbor as all exulting. Here exulting means celebrating. Now see the next lines. While follow eyes the steady Nile, the vessel grim and daring. Means all their eyes are on a steady ship, that bold and brave vessel. Here you should keep in mind a Nile is an old synonym for a ship. Actually it means very old. And here grim and daring means forbidding and bold ship. In this poem the speaker has described the ship as a steady because the ship is sailing smoothly back into the harbor after many trials. Now let's see the next lines. But oh heart, 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 oh the bleeding drops of red. means the speaker calls out again. He uttered the word heart, and this could mean that he is shouting out to his captain to keep heart, as in not to give up, or to his own heart, as if he is in pain. And the speaker also can see the drops of red blood. See the next line. Where on the deck my captain lies, fallen cold and dead, means all of a sudden the speaker comes to know that his captain is dead. His body has become cold. That's why the speaker is saying here, my captain lies fallen cold and dead. Let's see the next line. O captain, my captain, rise up and hear the bells, means, O captain, my captain, get up and listen to the bells. The speaker has come to the dead captain's side and begs him to rise again, begs him to listen to the bells, but he is not responding to him as he is dead now. See the next. Rise up, for you the flag is flung, for you the bugle trills. It means get up and see, all the people are waving the flag for you and they are playing the bugle for you. Here you see the word bugle. Actually it is a brass instrument, means a type of horn often used at festivals. And trills means a vibratory sound produced from a bugle. Now see the next. For you bouquets and ribbon wreaths, for you the swords are crowding, means the speaker is saying here they have brought bouquets and wreaths with ribbons for you. All these peoples are crowding on the shore for you. Here you see swords are crowding. It means the people on the shore are crowding in excitement. See the next line. For you they call the swaying mass, their eager faces turning, means the swaying crowd is calling for you and all the people's eager faces turning towards you. Here you see the swaying mass. It means the mass of people. It indicates the American people who supported Lincoln and felt happy about the end of the war. And here eager faces, it indicates the excited attitude of the people towards their captain. Let's see the next lines. Here captain, dear father, this arm beneath your head, means the speaker takes the dead captain in his arm and calls the captain father. Although the man isn't really his father, still the speaker has intense feelings for this man whose head is on his arm. See the next. It is some dream that on the deck you have fallen cold and dead, means the speaker says he must be dreaming on the deck. He can't accept the reality that the captain died just as they reached home. Now let's see the next. My captain does not answer, his lips are pale and still, means the dead captain isn't answering to the speaker, now his lips are pale and unmoving. See the next lines. My father does not feel my arm, he has no pulse nor will, means the captain does not feel the speaker's arm beneath his head since he has no pulse or consciousness. Here, will means the ability to do something like move. Now let's see the next. The ship is anchored safe and sound, its voyage closed and done, means the ship is finally arrived safely in the harbor and drops its anchor and its journey is over. Here, voyage means a long journey or trip. Now see the next. From fearful trip the victor ship comes in with object won, means after this hard journey, difficult and dangerous journey, the victorious ship has returned with its prize, means the mission is successful. Here the word object refers to the ship's goal or objective, and by saying with object won, the speaker means that the ship has achieved the goal for which it set out. Now let's see the next lines. Exalt, O swords, and ring, O bells, means the speaker says here, let the crowd celebrate the success of the mission and the bells ring. Now let's see the next lines. But I, with mournful tread, walk the deck my captain lies, fallen cold and dead. It means while the crowd celebrates, the sailor, means the speaker, walks slowly across the deck and pacing sadly beside his cold and dead captain. So students, this is the end of the poem. I hope you have understood this lesson very well. If you still have any confusion, let me know through the WhatsApp group. In the next video, I'll come back with a new lesson. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Bye.